This year, the monsoon didn't knock. It barged right in, and much earlier than expected. IMD announced the onset of the southwest monsoon over Kerala on May 24th. That is, 8 days ahead of typical June 1 schedule. This marks the earliest onset since 2009. From Kerala, the monsoon has rapidly advanced into Lakshadweep, parts of Karnataka, Maharashtra, and even reached Goa, marking the earliest onset in the state in 2 decades. While many welcomed the cool showers, others started asking what's really going on. So let's decode what triggered the early arrival of the monsoon. To understand this, let's first talk about what usually happens. In a typical year, cross-equatorial winds start blowing from the southern hemisphere towards India by mid-May. These winds gather moisture from the Indian Ocean and begin setting up the stage for the monsoon. This year, however, those winds were much stronger and more organized than usual. That meant they could carry moisture-laden air towards the Indian coast more quickly, kickstarting the monsoon process well ahead of schedule. Now let's look at the ocean. One of the biggest reasons for early monsoon formation this year was above normal sea surface temperature in both Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Warmer water means more evaporation, more moisture in the air, and stronger rising air currents, also known as convection. These conditions help form thick clouds bands and low pressure system, both of which are critical for the monsoon's development. In 2025, the warmth gave the monsoon a strong and early push. Adding to this, there were low pressure systems that formed earlier than expected. Think of these systems as giant vacuums. They pull in moist air from the surrounding ocean and help accelerate monsoon winds. A key system formed over Bay of Bengal, which played a major role in attracting rain clouds towards India sooner than usual. But this wasn't just local weather. Global factor pitched in too. One such global factor is the Maiden Julian oscillation. It's basically a moving pulse of cloud and rainfall near the equator. When it passes near the Indian Ocean and is in a favorable phase, it boosts convection and helps trigger rainfall. This year, the Maiden Julian oscillation happened to be perfectly aligned over the region, further enhancing the monsoon activity. Then there's this El Nino La Nino story. In early 2025, climate models showed El Nino weakening and El Nina conditions starting to develop. Historically, La Nino years are associated with stronger and earlier monsoon in India. This shift in Pacific Ocean created a global climate setup that favored India's early monsoon. Closer to home, we also saw multiple pre-monsoon disturbance, including a possible low-pressure area predicted to form over the Bay of Bengal by May 27th. But while this early monsoon might sound positive, but it doesn't always mean a good monsoon season. Rainfall could still be uneven, delayed in some areas, or even intense in short bursts. The overall distribution is what really matters, and that's something we will only know as the season unfolds. So that was all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe and keep watching DNA.